Hello there, comic book fans. I'm back from the comic shop for another week, and it was a big week for me. I got 11 comics. Only 9 of them were mine. I bought 2 for a friend, and 2 I pulled off the shelf, so I guess it was a pretty big week with 7 on my pull list, and then 2 more. But this is the first one I got for a friend of mine, the Adam Hughes, Betty and Veronica. He asked me to pick it up for him, so I was like, alright. Put it on my list. They saved it for me. Adam Hughes does all the interiors too. I can't remember the last time I saw Adam Hughes doing interiors on a book. But here you go. Not bad. I would have picked this up myself, except I didn't want to spend $4 on it. If it was $3, I would have picked it up. Oh, I guess those are all the different covers for issue 1. I knew there were a lot of them, but boy, that's a lot of covers. But anyway, there's the first one. Adam Hughes, Betty and Veronica. A little too expensive for me, but sure my friend will like it. And the other issue I picked up for him was All New Wolverine number 10. Just another issue of All New. I don't even know who All New Wolverine is. I know it's not Old Man Logan. It's not Captain Marvel either. Anyway, I don't know anything about that one, so you're on your own with All New Wolverine number 10. And this is one of the ones I pulled off the shelf, just because it was there. I saw the preview for it, and it didn't interest me that much. The art inside is not quite, a little too, I don't know, manga-y for my taste, but still, it's pretty nice. I figured it, and here's what sold me on it, was the $2.99 price tag. There's the difference between $2.99 and $3.99. And I liked the nice bosomy cover, so what the heck. So I figured I'd, at $2.99, I'd give Snot Girl number 1 a chance, even though it wasn't high up on the list of comics that interested me. Sometimes when something's, right in front of you on the shelf and it's the $3 instead of $4, I'll pick it up. And next we have Spiderman Deadpool number 7, another one I pulled off the shelf. I thought I ordered this in my pull list, but I think I accidentally ordered number 8. But anyway, I ordered this one because Scott Koblish is drawing it. He's a friend of mine. I also like his Deadpool stuff. And in this issue, they're trying to make it look like it took place during the Steve Ditko run of Deadpool. So Scott was trying to draw the whole issue in a Ditko-esque style, which I thought was a pretty, there's some Ditko hands for you in lighting. So I thought that was a pretty interesting idea. He's done a lot of different styles for these issues of Deadpool he's drawn. I thought this was pretty cool, and of course the coloring is all old school. You can see the dots a little. You can see they made the paper look old and made it a little off-register, which sometimes I think they go overboard with, but I think Val Staples colors this, and he usually does a good job of it, so I'm sure this will be a good issue, and I thought it was an interesting little concept. Scott Koblish drawing like Steve Ditko for a whole issue. Fun stuff, so I picked it up. And now on to my pull list regulars. Dark Horse Presents. Got some of my favorite, Finder, Chase the Lady, Mr. X, another one I've been buying for years and years, and Kyra, Alien Jungle Girl. Kyra Alien Jungle Girl has actually grown on me. It's been in a lot of installments of it now, and I didn't like the early ones. Oh, much like this, Tarzan. Tarzan has been in a few installments, and I haven't liked it, but last issue I enjoyed it a lot more. It kind of suddenly clicked with me and made sense. Same with This is Kyra the Jungle Girl, which the first couple installments, being that they're only 8 pages, was like her running away from stuff. So, but then at Brooklyn Blood, this is a cop story. I think Paul Levitz wrote that one. Yeah, Paul Levitz, former publisher of DC Comics. He's a solid writer too. Wrote the Legion of Superheroes, amongst other things. That's some Mr. X. There's our Carla Speed McNeil. Is that the Finder? No, that's Mr. Monster. I'm looking at my screen here. There's Finder. Rather than the book, I'm looking at the screen as I do this, so sometimes it gets weird. But anyway, Dark Horse presents always a solid read. Next, we've got Velvet, the Man Who Stole the World. That's the name of the latest storyline. This is issue 15. And I believe this is the last issue for a while. They're going on hiatus. This is the end of the first major overall story, and boy, has it been good. I sat down and read, look at that beautiful artwork. Who is this? Is this Epting? Yeah, Steve Epting drawing this one. Elizabeth Breitweiser on the colors, and Ed Brubaker writing. But I sat down and read like the first 13 issues of this a month or two ago, and wow, it just reads so well altogether too. But I love Velvet. It's one of my top picks. You should be buying this one. And of course, they've got Usagi Yojimbo, issue number 156, The Secret of the Hell Screen, part 2 of 3, Old Reliable Usagi. Uh-oh, looks like there's a Usagi totem there, warning him off, but he won't be warned off. I read the first part of this last month. Of course, liked it very much. They're coming out with a second volume of Usagi Gallery Edition too. I think that's pretty cool. I have a video up of the first volume somewhere. Wow, he's just Stan Sakai is just an excellent storyteller, wonderful artist. Been telling these Usagi Yojimbo stories for a long, long time now, and I've never gotten tired of them, so here we go again with some Usagi. And here we go, Rumble is back with issue number 12 by John Arcudi, James Harron, and Dave Stewart. I've enjoyed the previous 11 issues. Let's see, last issue was I think was the start of a new arc. And there was a couple of things, there was a little bit of a cliffhanger at the end. Oh, there's some monsters for you. As human beings and monsters. Ooh, isn't that creepy? That right there is the body of our hero, the hero of old, or monster of old, but he's the scarecrow guy. That's what he's stuck in now. He used to be this when he was the champion for his side, kicking the other side's butt. And now he comes back 1,000 years later in the body of a scarecrow after the war is long, long over, and I don't even think it mattered who won or lost, because the human beings basically aren't aware that all these strange, monstrous, magical creatures are around, and they keep a low profile now. But this guy just woke up after, I don't know, thousands of years and wants his body back. So, and he's got a couple of human helpers who are goofballs who hang around with him. But I enjoy Rumble. The art on it is excellent. The storytelling is nice. It's just a fun book. Manifest Destiny, issue number 21, Sasquatch, part 3 of 6. Who's this one by? Chris Dinglis, Matthew Roberts, and Owen Gieni. Lewis and Clark on their track across the country, except they run into monsters. Looks like they're running into Sasquatch. And this one, or some kind of Cyclops, I think he is. They're Cyclops Sasquatches. And this one is a little different because we actually get flashbacks in this one to another expedition before Lewis and Clark that I think got mostly wiped out. The monsters got them. But Lewis and Clark are kind of taking care of the monsters on this one, but we'll see how they do against this Sasquatch. I think those are our present day guys. It's funny because they're all in old-timey clothes, so sometimes I'm like, what? These are present day old-timey guys or our past old-timey guys? But anyway, Manifest Destiny has been a good book. Give it a try. And next we've got issue number 23 of Lazarus by Rucka, Lark, and Arcus. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to give away too much here because the last issue we left off with one of the Lazaruses assaulting a fortress somewhere. all the different political families in this world have what they call Lazaruses. They're generally genetically modified warriors who are really hard to kill. And the main book is about this one family's Lazarus named Forever. And last issue, she was kind of taken out of play. She got injured so badly that they're trying to save her. So another family's Lazarus, who kind of got ejected by her own family, took over for our Lazarus, and that's her right there, facing somebody in her former clan or something like that. So this should be a big battle. There's lots of politics in this, and lots of interpersonal relationships, and lots of political relationships. But this one should be a battle issue. So we'll see how that goes with Lazarus, issue number 23. And we'll finish up with Department H, issue number 4. Look at that. They did the issue number and all these sort of, what would you call that? An elevation map of some kind? I didn't notice them doing that with the other issue numbers. Do we have it's a weird wraparound cover. Let me see if I can get this. There we go. Okay. And this is, of course, by Matt Kindt and Charlene Kindt doing the watercolor. The first 3 issues of this have been excellent, but in their deep underground, deep underwater laboratory, things have gone from bad. She was supposed to go down there and figure out who killed her father. It was a locked room mystery, but they've spent a lot of this time just trying to survive because things have gone wrong. Somebody may be sabotaging their deep on the ocean floor lab, and nothing is as it seems. There's, a locked room mystery. They always give you, 10 weird characters who you don't know which one of them did it, and you don't know which one really has a grudge to do it, and that sort of thing. And that's what Department H has been, just a good comic. I like Matt Kindt. I especially like when he draws his own comics. I've yet to find one that he just writes that I like. But when he writes and draws himself, I enjoy it very much. And finally, we'll give you a little look at my background art that I worked on recently. And the first is this Dreams of Things, which I've been making these. I color it. I've been coloring them in marker right on the right over the ink. Sometimes I leave my faux comic book covers in black. As a matter of fact, most of the time I leave them in black and white. But some of them I like to color on color in marker right on the paper instead of on the computer, and that's one of them. That one's actually been sitting around for a while, for a couple of months before I finally got around to wanting to do the markers, so I did. This one too was sitting around for a while before I inked it in blue. I think I named her something. What was it? Ava the Icebreaker. This is sort of my Strange Goddess series in different colored inks. I've got a green one, some blue ones, a red one. I don't know. I did a Goddess series about 10 years ago, and I just kind of picked it up again. So, but I did actual historical goddesses back then. Now I'm just kind of making them up on my own to go with kind of the colors of ink I want to use. But anyway, there's a little look at something. You guys all have a good week out there.